Welcome to the ladies ผู้หญิงแถวหน้า
สวัสดีค่ะสำหรับวันนี้นะคะเราได้รับเกียรติจากสาวสวยและมากความสามารถเลยนะคะซึ่งท่านนี้เนี่ยนะคะก็คือนางงามจักรวาลนะคะ Miss Universe 2022 ถ้าอย่างนั้นเราพบกับเธอเลยดีกว่านะคะคุณอาบอนนี่เกเบรียลค่ะ Hello good evening สวัสดีค่ะอาบอนนี่
Hello
First of all I'm very curious The R apostrophe Bonnie. Where did that come from? I've never seen it before.
My parents made it up.
Okay.
So yes, my dad's name is R Bon.
R Bon.
And then I'm R Bonnie. So I'm like the female version of his name.
But how come the R apostrophe?
So my dad's real name is really long. Remiho Bonson. He shortened it and he just dropped everything and kept the R.
Oh,
so it's just
okay.
R Bon for short.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's talk about Miss Universe. How did you feel the day that you got the title? How was that?
I mean, it was the most euphoric, best feeling of my
Right.
life. Definitely a rush of emotions all at once. I felt like I just climbed 10 mountaintops and I reached the highest mountain. I mean, it was the best feeling ever. Shocked, I was happy, emotional, like I said. It was just everything all at once.
Wow. And how did it all start though? I mean, from childhood, did you dream of becoming Miss Universe one day or?
No, you know, it wasn't the childhood dream of mine.
Right.
It kind of happened organically. So I was already modeling a lot in Texas where I was living. And I was at a hair photo shoot. And the hairstylist I met, she was in the pageant industry. And she was like, I think you would be really good. So she kind of recruited me. And this woman, I was very closed off to the idea. I said, I'm not interested in pageants. I just didn't think it was for me. So it was about a year later of her finally convincing me to give it a try. And I thought this woman was crazy. She always was like, you could be Miss Universe, you could be Miss Universe. And I was like, you're crazy. But sure enough, she ended up coaching me along the whole way. And turns out I won Miss Universe.
Was it life-changing?
Yes, so I'm 4 months in. It's definitely a different life that I'm living now. Before, I was working at a nonprofit design house in my hometown of Houston. I was there for 2 years. I was teaching sewing classes to women that have survived from domestic violence and human trafficking. So I was able to make a difference in my community, but now more so I can do that globally. So big responsibilities, definitely a faster paced lifestyle, under a lot of pressure and challenges, but lots of great opportunities as well.
So what is the benefits of being a multicultural family as well?
Yes, my mom is from Texas, dad's from Manila, so you know, it really gave me the perspective, kind of a global perspective to be non-judgmental because the family was so different, traditions were so different, food, culture, everything. And my parents loved to travel, so I was able to see a lot of the world growing up. And it just really made me have an excitement for life, to be curious about people, be inviting to everybody. And I think it really enriched my mind to be so open-minded.
What about your childhood dreams? What were the actual dreams that you had?
Funny enough, I thought I would be a teacher when I was a kid. I wanted to be a teacher. I ended up teaching sewing classes years later. But the birth of my idea of being a designer happened when I was 15. I started sewing then.
That was young.
And I always had this idea. I was like, I would love to be a designer, but give back to charities somehow. So fast forward to now, I'm able to have my platform, share my love for design, and also partner with so many organizations that Miss Universe does. So
And help
it
so
kind of
many
happened
people.
in the way I never expected it to.
Right. But your father is a psychiatrist, isn't he?
Psychologist.
Psychologist. Why didn't you follow in his footsteps?
You know, I'm not sure. I think psychology is so interesting, but he never pushed it on me.
Okay.
And, I kind of feel like I found design at a young age, and I was so thrilled about it, and I just stuck with it.
Designing eco-friendly fashion fashion.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes, so I learned when I was in college
Right.
that the fashion industry is the second largest polluting industry in the world. There's
Yes.
about 92 million textiles that go to waste every single year.
Oh, wow.
Which is a large amount.
Yes.
So when I learned that, I said I feel like I have a duty as a young designer to help combat this issue of pollution.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a nature girl. I love being
Absolutely.
outside. I want to protect our beautiful earth. So that's when I really shifted gears and made it my mission.
So how do you actually incorporate all the recycled products into the actual design? Because I think you had like plastic bottles and stuff like that. How did you do that?
Yes. So the one you're referring to, I used on stage at Miss Universe.
Yes.
I took plastic bottles, I cut them up, and if you melt them, you can make different shapes.
Right.
So that was one way I was able to incorporate plastic in my design. But something I do commonly is take garments that don't fit me, or maybe they have a hole in them, and I will cut them up and reconstruct them into a new piece. And then I always make videos about what I do, so I can display the process, raise awareness, and also make it exciting.
And how did you actually start raising awareness here in Thailand? I heard that you went to Silpakorn University.
Yes, last trip here in February, I was able to speak to the young designers that were studying fashion and sustainability, and continue to educate them. They were doing so well, but it's up to the young designers to really make the change for the future.
Right. Well, at least they have a really good teacher as well.
It was so lovely meeting them. I mean, it's a dream come true to connect with designers from all over the world. I love it.
How is the business? I mean, is there a lot of competition? Is it difficult?
I would definitely say, fashion industry is competitive. There's so much
Very.
talent out there, and our attention span is small. We're like fixed on one designer, and then there's a new designer coming up. But I would say it always keeps us artists and creatives pushing the next fashion. So I like it.
Especially young minds like you as well, someone who's new to the fashion. Well, not exactly new. You've been doing this for quite a while already.
But that's the fun part. I always have a million ideas, so there's always something new to make.
Anyways, well, we don't really have that much time left. So would you like to say anything to your fans, anything for your supporters and followers?
Well, I wanted to thank you for interviewing me. This is such a very cool opportunity. To the Thai fans, thank you so much for all your love, for your support. You make pageants and Miss Universe so exciting. We work hard to deliver for you because when I'm here in Thailand, I can feel all the excitement. So it is so fun and quite an honor to be Miss Universe in Thailand visiting here. Thank you and kapung ka.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, anything about eco-friendly or how to help the environment?
Sure. So I think it can be overwhelming sometimes, but I'm here to tell you there's like easy small steps that we can all do. And I think one thing is reducing single-use plastic and just being more conscious of that. There's a lot of paper, things that you can swap for plastic, whether it's forks or even plastic bottles. I use a reusable bottle all the time. You can swap that out as well and reduce your plastic consumption. So if we keep encouraging that, we'll continue to make the change.
Absolutely. And it's been such an honor for you to be on the show today. Thank you so much. And good luck to all of your endeavors.
Thank you.
I know that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
ความสนุกยังมีอีกเยอะค่ะ อย่าลืมกดไลค์กดแชร์ Subscribe แล้วก็กระดิ่งกิ้งๆ Channel ของเราไว้ด้วยนะคะ
เพื่อติดตามข่าวสารพวกเรานะคะทางช่องโมโน 29 แห่งนี้ค่ะ